What up, my puppies and kittens? Welcome, all my screamers. I'd like to welcome my Ip and Varg humans and elves. All the Shabiki out there, let's turn this down. It is the dimensional update. It has been released. It was dropped. They told us quickly. They did it fast. They have done the last of what they had to do. They were obligated to by contract. And now we have it. Xbox is the same as PC, I think. PC is the same as Xbox, I think. PlayStation and Xbox are both the same. That's kind of a weird thing to say, but, you know. Oh, fuck, I was all sitting in the seat good. No, I'm not. Anyway, this is your dog Growl.
I will heed the call.
I'd like to welcome you to a special edition. This is the Six Shadows News Shadow Report, Dimensional Update Edition.
Yes.
Here we go. We're actually going to read through the patch notes right quick, and if there's any shenanigans about, we may try and take part. We will be sharing this to Twitter right faster. Alright. This is your dog Growl. Want to welcome all my screamers, all my puppies, my kittens, all my Varg, humans, Ippins, and elves. All you Shabikis, do your Shabiki leaf dance. Let's jump into it. You don't see it, but Growl's got a very, I don't know, let's just say we got a teleprompter back there. Because I'm going to read the patch notes right quick. Make some comments. Fudge Knuckles. Yeah, that's what we want. Anyway, the Dimensional Update has launched. We are back online after the servers were down. Physera and Luminous were delayed a little bit more. Go figure. But hey, whatever. We don't care because that was then and this is now. There are some new features. There is an added new field boss, the Twisted Void Soul Razor. It can be found in North Spirios. That is actually right up here. If you take a look on your map, here's Spirios. You come up to Dorbalino Hills. And if you're at Kellen Village entrance, go through the Kellen Highlands. Don't go to Albada Ridge. Right here. Soul Razor Revenant. It's a great world boss. It's a weekly boss, so that's even cooler. We're going to have to see what those mechanics entail, because twisted bosses are quite dastardly. I'm not going to do that every time we're showing you stuff on the map. We're going to try and move through this quick, because it's quite dense. Alright, another new feature, added a new product that allows players to draw breaths for their class. It can be purchased only once per week, and only a draw 10 is possible. But players are guaranteed to obtain 3 epic breaths for their class. So 3 epic breaths for your class. That's pretty substantial. The potential system has been added and can be accessed through the potential menu. Use this menu to apply or remove potential cores. When applied, the effects of the cores are activated account-wide. You can gain new potential cores through the Ancient Altar. Additionally, potential cores can be fused at the Fusion Specialist. So let's take a quick peek and see. Ancient Altar, maybe? Ooh, Superior Blessing. Bless Breath. Okay, so that's the prior menu. Recommended items. This is the weekly. You can do a draw 10 for paying money. Oh, did they change it to pay to play? I'm gonna stop talking right there because I don't like stuff. Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay, here's the potential. You get a free draw, or you can pay 500. 500 gems. 500 use cash money gems. Alright. We're going to back out of there. Scanning. I'm not seeing where we can put in the potentials. Take another quick look. Potential. Purchase stats. Select. Oh, we're not gonna do any of that. Alright, we'll have to check into it a little bit more. We will continue on. Now, the rune, this is a new addition, the rune regrant feature, which is accessed by the equipment specialist. This feature requires both Starseed and Alchemy stones, and it can be obtained by salvaging S or S plus rank equipment. They've added the Ancient Grade equipment tier. Only S plus rank equipment that is already Mythic plus 5 can be upgraded to the Ancient class. Added a 1v1 duel system. Players can now challenge other players to duels through the interaction system. The duel begins 10 seconds after the opponent accepts the duel request. The duel lasts for a maximum of 10 minutes, and the player who drops to 0 health or leaves the duel area will lose the duel. No notoriety will be gained through the duel system. Players can auto-decline duels. This option can be found by navigating through the system menu options gameplay. The default is auto-decline. Growl's going to change that right quick. Settings. What did they say? Oh, God. Short-term memory. System menu, options, gameplay. I think they put it at the bottom. Decline duel, off. Okay. So you have to, like, opt in before you opt in, supposedly. So let's go take a look if... I can't see chat at all. We'll see chat when we go and jump over here. I don't know what channel I'm in or anything. Channel 2. Yeah, let's do a quick peek. See if the Guild of Six Shadows is at their fantasticness. Oops. What am I doing? Whoa. Alright, I don't know if that was the, Okay, we might track down the 1v1 duels to check that out, but we're not going to worry about it. Because once again, this is dense, this is a lot. Because there's, all the classes, and a bunch of them had a bunch of changes. So, sitting here, we could be here for hours. So, dungeon changes. They added the dimensional dungeon. This dungeon is more difficult than normal dungeons. I'm going to start to paraphrase this, because otherwise it's literally going to take us too long. Consists of 10 stages. As players climb up the stages, the difficulty level increases. Just like time dungeons, the active dimensional dungeon will rotate. You can get dimensional stones, which can be traded to the dimensional stone trade merchant in Karzakor for special items. There are new arenas, layers, and dungeons to the timed dungeon arena. Not going to go through that because it's all stuff that they've had before. But they're just adding it to the rotation. Yep. You can see chat is checking it out. I'm not going to even worry about doing that. Okay. Equipment changes. Bound S-tier equipment is now character bound instead of account bound. Any equipment that is in account storage will be bound to the character that removes it. The new Empire's binding scroll is now required to unbind S-tier equipment. This item can be purchased from the limited time merchant with alchemy stones. When S-tier equipment is salvaged at the Soul Pyre, it now produces alchemy stones in addition to the normal rewards. The ability to transcendentalize your ancient weapon has been added. Migris the Smith will perform this to upgrade your weapon to S+ tier. This will also change the runes on the weapon. New accessories, enhancement materials, and ancient weapon materials have been added. The new items can be obtained from dimensional dungeon chests, dimensional dungeon drops, and the dimensional stone trade merchant. All right, continuing on. The Crusader. The charge type of skill has been deleted in the skill types. Dauntless Charge and Daring Assault are now classified as strike type skills. There are a couple changes, and the nice thing about the patch notes, which I really appreciate this time, is the fact that they put context with it. I thought it was really cool. So they put a little snippet of feedback into the patch notes, so they so you kind of have an understanding of what they heard and why they did what they did. Alright, so I think it's important to read this context, because once again I just kind of called it out as being good. Good context. Alright, so Gift of Valor. Due to me dropping my keyboard. Alright, due to the deletion of charge type skills, and they're now considering strike type, effects related to the charge type have been changed to the strike type, so that impacts Brave Assault and Eternal Warrior. For Brave Assault, they changed so that the effect that reduces the cooldown of charge type skills now reduces the cooldown of strike type skills. Makes sense. Instead of the Eternal Warrior charging the other skills, they're now charged strike type skills. In Mark of the Wolf, it was easy to inflict bleeding, but the damage was weak. Excess bleeding, according to the devs, was extremely weak compared to the amount of preparation required. Even if excess bleeding was applied, it was difficult to maintain, therefore it was an effect that didn't really matter much. Hence the damage of excess bleeding has been increased to the extent where it will make an impact, and the core mechanism of bleeding and excess bleeding was changed so that maintaining the effect longer maintains greater damage. So with Fang of the Wolf, you increase the damage of bleeding by twice the amount. Howl of the Wolf, the duration of bleeding and excess bleeding is extended when shout-type skills are used. And then Razor Claw increases the damage of excess bleeding by 6.5 times the amount. That's big. In Lionheart, the devs say, it was difficult to inflict sufficient damage due to the low damage of shout-type skills and the Warcry Great Sweeping Slash Spinning Slash combo, which can be viewed as a core mechanism. Therefore, improvements were made to increase the damage so it became a meaningful selection. In Roar of the Wild, you increase, for Crusaders, the damage of shout-type skills from 160 to 320% of attack power. And that has now gone up to 224 to 448% of attack power. So you're looking at what? That's like a 40% increase? In Shout, you change so that the damage of the Roar Great Sweeping Slash Spinning Slash combo is increased by 24 to 144% when that's applied. As we continue on, for the Berserker combos change the last attack of the Balanced Strike combo from Tornado to Carnage, which is a shock type. So let's see if old Growl's got this right. Should be this attack. It used to be a spin. Oh, now it comes into a guillotine, a backhanded guillotine. This used to spin. Now it is a delayed reverse guillotine. It is, do I have guillotine set? If you see guillotine, oops, nope, let's register skills. They switched that around, which I'm okay. So if you notice, this will be the second strike of guillotine, which is now the last strike of your strong combo. See how he comes across the body on that second strike? 3, 4. On the even strikes, he comes across the body. Okay? So you're going to see that once again. The difficulty with it is it's a lot slower. It's significantly slower. But once again, in PvP, not super, super duper important. Charge seems to be adjusted. I'm going to have to max out charge within the skill tree to see if I'm able to do it or if the timing is still wonky. But besides that, skills. Blood Leech added an effect that increased the amount healed when the skill is progressed. So now as you increase it and you get to like level 10 heals, you get like 1.5%. The effect that heals more than expected when a critical hit is made, and that's modified to only heal twice the basic amount healed. So if you crit for like 240%, that's not going to happen anymore. You're only going to get as much health as double. Extinction. This is interesting. You modified the values of damage dispersion applied when attacking multiple enemies so that a bit more AoE damage can be inflicted. That was an underpowered move, so now what they've done is they've added some damage, and they've tweaked some out once we start looking at that blessing here in a minute. And then Overpower modified the damage dispersion applied when attacking multiple enemies so that a bit more AoE damage can be inflicted. So, same thing. In Lionheart was what Growl was running for PvE. According to the devs, Beast Lord's Attack and Beast Lord's Advance, the two main buffs that you were generating, as well as Consecutive Strike, were powerful when stacked, but the amount of time for stacking is so short that it's difficult to learn unless the blessing is progressed. The basic mechanism requiring repetitive use of shock and then slash, or slash and then shock, remains the same, but the effect's duration was increased to make maintaining the stacks easier, even if the player is in a situation where they can't attack, because it would time out after just a few seconds. The max stack of Beast Lord's Attack and Beast Lord's Advance were reduced so that they can be stacked even faster and maintained for longer. The balanced strike combos can be also easily stacked, so that should be helpful. So Beast Lord's Attack, was slightly increased. The duration of the warning from 3 to 15 seconds to 4 to 15 seconds. Increased the duration of that effect to 8 to 24 seconds. Changed the max stack to 4, and then the critical hit rate went up to 25%. For Beast Lord's Advance, there was a slight increase to duration, up 1 second on the low end. You can also check my Twitter for this because it's up there. A tiny screen, just like this, the thing. Change max stacks of the Beast Lord Advance, once again to 4, so those two mirror each other directly. And Consecutive Strike, duration of Consecutive Strike from blah 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 to blah blah blah. Alright, I'm being really fucking lazy. I'm going to give you the background. I'm going to give you the background for why the changes were made. I might call it a couple of high points, but we're just going to move through this because there's still more. For Crescent Moon, there's a variety of risks involved when using Extinction because you're just standing there trying to charge up. It was It was changed so that equipping the Crescent Moon will not only reduce the risks of extinction, but it will also be used with other shout-type skills so that it will become a blessing suitable for facing multiple enemies with AoE attacks. Because that's really what extinction is. You kind of crouch down, you get super pissed, and then you erupt in a big ol' AoE circle, radius bubble. So Raging Hunger, a key piece. Reduce the cooldown as well as the HP reduction. And if it successfully hits at full charge, it increases the attack speed by 15% and attack power by 50 to 150% for 15 seconds, which is crazy. Suppress Pain. Overpower can stack 2 times. Overcome Pain. There's a big chance of reducing shout type skills if Blood Leech is activated. And then defense in imposing can be increased by between 225 and 5,000. So that's killer. Growl might fuck around with that. Ranger, the Gift of Valor, was adjusted because although Tempest Shot is a core skill, it did not inflict enough damage, and the process of stacking flashing was boring. Charges were made to increase the damage of Tempest Shot so that it can be an established core skill. A method to quickly stack flashing was also added to allow Tempest Shot to be used comfortably. So Ramming Arrow changed so that the damage of Tempest Shot is increased. We're going to call it a little over double. Sharpshooter added an effect where flashing is immediately stacked by 8 when Bottomless Quiver is used. Natural Stimulation changed the requirements of reducing the cooldown of Tempest Shot from when a combo hits to when a rush type and double shot type combos and skills hit. So pretty much whenever you hit. Mark of the Wolf was changed because, according to the devs, due to the special arrow mechanism, there's a lot of freedom in terms of skill composition compared with other blessings. However, the overall damage was also lower because it did not clearly strengthen a specific skill. This is why improvements were made so that A more powerful performance can be reached if there are special arrows. So fully prepared, the attack power is increased by probably about 5 to 8%. With Lionheart for Rangers, this is a blessing that weakens the enemy to obtain damage instead of making the user more powerful. Until now, it only weakened the enemy enough to obtain damage similar to the degree of other blessings. This enhanced the Scarred effect to inflict even more damage on the enemy. Now, the Threat of the Beast changed so that the amount of damage received is increased by, I don't know, about 10%. Maybe 20% based on the smallness of it, the jump. I don't do math. I've got, you know, if you look here, let's take a look. Growl's got 2 fingers and 2 thumbs on this hand, and I've got toes. The Mage was changed for Gift of Valor. After Gift of Valor had been progressed, players can effectively stack Frozen Solid effect with Blizzard. However, since this Blizzard is obtained early on, the effects were centered around Frostspike and Frost Nova, making it difficult to actively use Blizzard. It has now been modified so that the Charge effect is applied to all Frost-type skills, a mechanism that allows for more frequent usage of Arcane-type skills so that Ice Breaking can be used more often. So Frost Circulation changed so that the effect that not only stacked Frost Spike now stacks all Frost skills. In addition, the effect that immediately charged Frost Spike when Frost Nova hits has been removed. In return, an effect that reduces the cooldown of arcane skills at a chance when Frost type skills are used to attack enemies. Alright, Lionheart for Mage was changed. We think that the mechanisms surrounding flame-type skills are not bad. However, we were not satisfied with the damage. Damage increased by Chain Explosion, Madness of Fire were strengthened so that they become more meaningful choices. The Crescent Moon, small increases to damage. Crescent Moon, it is developers say ... So developers changed Crescent Moon because it's difficult to compile only skills of one type due to this blessings characteristic of using both arcane and flame type skills. This means that even if the detection effect lasts a long time, if a skill from one type is used, the detection effect becomes meaningless until the cooldown returns. It has been modified so that the enhanced skills of the type can be used more frequently while detection is applied. That went up a negligible amount as well. Priest's Blade of Justice is now classified as both a Holy Bolt and a Smite type. This is probably the first and only time so far that I've heard that there is a skill that is classified as both a one and the other. Usually all classes have a skill that's classified as a this or a that, and this is the first time I've heard that it's been classified as both. Healing Sphere balance has been adjusted. Continuous healing effect, Inner Light from Healing Sphere has been removed. But Holy Healing is essentially the same thing, I guess, and it's doing this similar thing. Validated by a priest. The Gift of Valor was changed, according to the devs. It was somewhat insufficient by only increasing the critical hit rate. They added the effect that also increases critical hit damage to trance so that when a critical hit is made, it deals more damage. Additionally, classifying Blades of Justice as Smite type helps increase the damage. Lionheart was changed because the simple mechanism of activating Judgment, then attacking, was to a point intended. However, damage was weak and it became a blessing that was only easy because there was no effect that increased damage. Damage was increased while the existing mechanism was maintained so that players can be faster and aggressive while playing in a party. So, Fervor increased damage by about 30%. Increase movement speed a little over double. And that's it. Battlefield arena changes. PvP season Rising Dawn has begun. They're both arena and battlefield challenges. There's going to be 4 stages of 12 missions each. Each stage must be completed in order. Rewards are given for clearing each mission, as well as completing stage. There's going to be weekly missions in the battlefield or arena, and these missions reset every Monday. Saying hello to some of the peeps that have showed up. What else we got? Battlefield arena ranks will be reset once the season is over. When entering the arena, players will have their HP, attack power, and defense adjusted, regardless of their base stats or level. However, additional stats from equipment will still be added after this adjustment. We can see people throwing down 1v1 PvP duels anywhere they want to. Anywhere. We should probably go to Spirios and see if we can do it in Spirios. That'd be fucking dope. Break that shit. Growl sees a squirrel. Growl's gotta focus on the squirrel. I'll be right back. Alright, I don't think that was a squirrel. I think it just might have been a branch. What's up, dopest recovery girl that there is? You are on the stream. You are live. Let's growl. Alright, let's go keep working this. Fuzzmore. What you got? 16,315 holy ball. There you go, girl. There you go, girl. So when we're talking about the battlefield, resurrection cooldown has been changed from 30 seconds to 25 seconds. Capture time reduced to 7 seconds. Temporary base occupation has been reduced to 25 seconds. And points are gained from occupied bases has been increased. So these matches are going to move faster. S-rank equipment has been added to the PvP faction merchants, which can be purchased using victory tokens. You do not have to do everything. If you like PvP, you can focus on PvP, get the PvP tokens, and get the gear that you need. Growl just drank to that. There's some marketplace changes. Adjusted listing fees so that only items sold successfully have their listing fee returned. So listing fees for items that are canceled or expired will not be returned. So you got to sell it. Put it on a price that's going to sell, otherwise you're going to be wasting your money. If a stack of items is only partially sold and the rest is canceled or expired, the listing fee will be returned. When registering an item for sale in the marketplace, if the price registered is a certain amount higher than the average over the past 3 days, then the time as shown on the sales list will be extended. A new max price limit and minimum price limit feature will be applied. Items cannot be registered if their price exceeds the item's max price, or if their price is below the item's minimum price. So they are super controlling the economy. Each item's minimum and maximum price can be viewed in the item's information. A number of items can no longer be sold on the marketplace. Are you ready, folks? This is going to get hard. This is going to get tough. We're going to rattle through this list. We're not going to stop. Give me a sip of Shibiki juice. Get some of that Canis wasp honey wax. These items can no longer be sold on the marketplace. Equipment below Tier B. Equipment blueprints below Tier B. Consumables below the uncommon grade. Consumable blueprints below uncommon grade. Fishing, tools, crafting blueprints. Appearance cards. Dyes. Toy consumables from the Union Shop. Dungeon sealed chests. Estate structure blueprints. Estate worker contracts. Booster items, including PvE combat boost 7-day. XP, skill XP boost ticket 7-day. Gold boost ticket 7-day. Advanced Starseed 40% booster 7-day. Quest changes have been added. Quest and reset timer for the standard region quests, excluding elite and unique field bosses, in all regions has been changed to 24 hours. All types of prestige quests, including repeatable quests, have a duration of 3 days. They will reset every 7 days. The option to reset the prestige quest objectives has been removed. Each prestige quest duration and reset time are as follows. Karzakor, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They reset the following Monday. Navara, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They reset the following Tuesday. I'm not going to keep reading this because blah. Fuck all that. Remove the existing fishing tutorial quest and replace it with a new quest instead, which begins with a Shibiki Spotted Fin Puller. Minor adjustments were made to some Navara quests. Added some Aiden the Scamp, Tramp, Drunken... What's that cat's name? Well, it's Aiden. Added some of those quests in Noah Wastelands, Tristeza, and Padana Ruins. Some quest items that used to appear in the consumables category has now been considered quest materials and made unusable, such as Ruduko's bag, a scaly hide, and a snake egg. Snake egg! Quality of life improvements. Let's move through this quick. Added a target enemy indicator. This will show up to 10 red dot indicators on screen, showing nearby enemies outside of the camera's line of sight that are targeting the player. Enemies that are invisible will not appear on the indicator. Alright, let's go check this out. Growl can do this one. Growl's here for fun. Growl's only sweaty when he eats too much meat. Gets some meat sweats. I saw her face. Third eye believer. Cut her with a mace. Was out of my mind. I'm a psycho. Ooh, I'm in a cult. I like butt play, but who doesn't? That's my story. Okay, we got some action up here. So, look at that. You see those little diamonds on the side? That's showing us who's being naughty. Who's got a little diaper rash. That's pretty cool. That's not bad. That is not bad. Hi, buddy. Hello, Zenzetsu. From the Blue Dragons. The Blue Dragon Guild! Great to see you. And if there was any insincerity in my voice, I do not mean that. I was actually quite sincere. Just been talking for a minute, peeps. Growl likes to listen and fight. Alright, what else we got? The enhancement success rate for rare quality equipment was increased to 100%. The success rate for Epic, Legendary, and Mythic, up to +2, was also increased. So that's nice. That's helpful. When an enhancement fails, the bonus applied is adjusted by the quality of the equipment that failed. So if you fail with something pretty strong, so they're kind of breaking fail stacking, but they're kind of not. So there's going to be some adjustments. I can't see chat, so I'll check into chat in a little bit. We're almost done. Reduce the chances of equipment being destroyed by the unlicensed enhancer, but now require enhancement and upgrade stones. So once again, changing how fail stacking is happening. Soul Razor Revenant, which now has a Twisted, by the way. Osis, Ursa, and the Phantom Duke, as well as the Bone Dragon, have a respawn time of 30 minutes instead of the 3 hours it used to be. Improved the schedule information on the Time Dungeon UI. Added materials tab that only stores materials in the inventory and warehouse. Let's take a look at that. Bag. Look at that! Materials! Wow. That keeps that shit organized. Ooh. My pockets are like happy. Look at this. So you can go through this and be like, this is just the shit that's going to add up and collect. All this other stuff, we can get rid of it. Look at how much junk I got. Actually, it's going to be general items, huh? Okay. We got some dyes for doing some streams from Twitch. Okay. They pulled it out of general items and made it its own thing. How do I feel about that? Now I guess general items is going to have probably quest items and fucking bait. So we'll have to see how that shakes out. Alright. Continuing on. Got the materials tab. Added a feature that expands and collapses the item categories in the inventory bag and in the marketplace. What? Hide all? Oh, show all. Okay. There's a right button to... So you can do each one individual, or you can do a quick close of all of those. Okay, that's not bad. That's a good quality of life thing. A system message has been added when items cannot be added to the warehouse. Okay, whatever. Modified fishing hotspots to be wider. Okay, wider is better. Increased the taming chance while using taming call item. However, it has gone from 30 minutes to 10 minutes. The estate decorations have also gone from 1 hour to 30 minutes. Increased the completion rewards for Ostium and Eidolon Forest regional side quests because they were below the standard. I mean, they're the fucking high end of the level spectrum, right? You don't take somebody who's like, I don't want to say going end game, but trying to grind out the last 10 levels and give them like shit stuff. That's fucking... Okay, so they corrected a wrong. A societal wrong of inequality. They corrected it. When specific effects are enhanced or activated due to an equipped blessing, it will now be shown in the UI. Okay. I don't have my preheat. Do I have a blessing fuck up? Huh, that's not coming up. Unless they change things. Alright. Maybe I have to attack an enemy. I do have to hit an enemy. Okay. We're not going to fuck with it. Alright. So, continuing on. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? We improved the quest HUD so that if a quest with multiple stages is being displayed, only the current quest goal and stage will be shown. Yeah, that's kind of basic intuition on how to like follow a plan. When you're following a plan, you do it step by step. Adjusted the crafting material drops for unique field monsters that to be unaffected by level scaling. So if you're farming like low-end bosses, you're going to get low-end materials. When a skill has been upgraded to the max level, then the increased further due to the effect of the items, the additional increase in the skill level is shown in the skill UI. In the skill UI, the order in which skills are shown has been changed to currently equipped skills, obtained skills, skills that can be obtained, skills that cannot be obtained. That doesn't apply to me because all my characters have all the skills applied. Active and passive indicators in the skill and blessing UI have been removed. When selecting redraw from the ancient altar, the icon and costs for Lumina and Starseed are now visible. Updated the UI for the fusion menu. Added a tutorial for switching channels. Tutorial for switching channels, okay. There's a few miscellaneous changes. The achievement in rare form has been changed to a truly rare outfit. Achievement for a truly epic outfit now requires player to equip equipment that is all above epic quality. The Dapper Dread Knight Warg has gone to 3 sprints. It is a holiday drop, so that mount should definitely have 3 sprints. It's a purple, come on. So they corrected that. So they made some adjustments to gathering, mining, and logging. The location density of herbs, ores, and trees, it's lowered, but the respawn frequency is random. You increase the amount of gatherables that can be obtained at one time, increased the material rewards of specially spawned monsters, changed the effect that double the amount of items gathered from buffs. Added beggar NPCs across Tristeza. Players may be blessed by showing them mercy. Added the Shmiki spotted fin puller fishing NPC to all regions. When a character is combat mode, they can no longer use the telepost. If a character does not have telepost tickets, that option does not show up. Come on, intuitive. There's a bunch of bug fixes. We're not going to go into that. Because that's all that. That is all that. So, quite a bit. That is where we're at. We're going to do a quick look, see if we can go find people and watch some awesome. If not, that's okay too. All right. Alright, we're gonna go see if we can find the matron, the master, the monster, Lady Hippolyta. Dave is here in the house. Haven't seen them in a minute. Who else did we see just a second ago, sifting through chat? Twisted Tea is here. They've been here for a while. Trigger. That was the one that I had seen that I hadn't seen for a bit. Gubbins is around. Eldika. Pocket Kitty. Haven't seen Pocket Kitty in a minute. Straha. They've been around for a while. Sturmberg. We will do... All right. So, yeah. A lot of kind of quality of life things, a lot of things that they've promised. It's put us... put us into a place which is more in line with where PC is at. This is a hunch. I don't know if this is where these cats are. Dropping down in there. So the answer is no. Ooh, excuse me. We're jumping around to various bridges, various potential fortresses. Oh, we almost went in the water. Not a bath day for Growl. Growl does not like the water. Putting your feet in the water is okay. Putting your face in the water is okay. Shoulders? That's where it starts to get really uncomfortable. Alright, this is as far as I can go with not knowing where people are at. Well, I'm almost ready to do a quick test and see if I can fuck with charge and get that to where I would want it to be, where it had been before the Awakened update. Is Bashal up? Did... okay. People calling Ursa Channel 1. I'm in Channel 1. Let's go take a quick peek. Because I'm not okay with sitting around. That is one thing for sure. I will sit and drink, but then I'm going to dance. And if not, then I'm going to drink. And if I'm not doing either of those, sure as fuck I'm going to be fighting. What's up, Don? We got this shit. People heard the call out. People up here. Physera server. North America Xbox. Console streaming. Yeah. This shit is about as low tech as you can get. Alright, we got some folks. I'm just gonna sit here for a second. Motherfucker. Oh, it's coming for me. Bitch. Bitch. You fucking hoe bag. Coming after me again? Come on. Yeah. Should have come after me. I'm ready for that stuff. Wish there was a healer around. Oh, shiza. That's nasty. Nasty shortles in my pants. Eh, 92,000, not bad for a non-critical. Not good either. Ooh, let the big boy go. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, no, right. Do a quick adjustment on the camera. Growl was not expecting fighting. Growl was expecting talking. Oh, I thought I could get off, but it's a little bit to the side. Logo. Oh. He's me. Growl ain't afraid. Ooh. Oh, hoe bag. Looks like you're a bag of rakes. Oh, fuck. My adjustment wasn't good. Hey, what up, Colorful? It's not too bad. It's actually not too bad. Sir Loco got a little taste of the ouch time. But it's not too bad. You just got to play it smart, and that's really every world boss. You got to learn the mechanics. That's every MMO, right? Every dungeon, everything you do. There's a learning process and a learning curve. But it's great seeing you again, my friend. Still level 22. Hey, I'll tell you what. I was talking a lot of praise about you. Being level 22 and getting all the way up in northern Bjorn, like the farthest. Oops. See, you don't do things like that. You don't like jump into some guy who's like spinning and potentially has a reflect shield on. So you don't do things like that. But that's what this guy does. This guy is your friend Growl. But great seeing you, Colorful. Yeah, as I was saying, let me go back. But I was seriously talking some mad praise to you. Because honestly, I've been playing MMOs a long time. I've been gaming a long time, and that. Oh wow! But honestly, that accomplishment to be like, you know, honestly, you're level 22, but the XP grind is so crazy. It's so crazy that you might as well be like level 10. And you're in like one of the most advanced areas. That was something that I will remember as a gamer like forever, because there's never been a person that has like matched that. I remember playing a certain MMO, or a couple MMOs, where people didn't know like how to get to the next place or how to buy like potions and shit, you know. And I would, you know, earn my keep by providing buffs as a shaman. And, you know, helping people out, but I was definitely taking, you know, taking advantage of the capitalism shucktonery. Sean Connery? Chicanery? Shocktopishness. Yeah, this is super cool. Got some good friends here. Alright. Yeah, but mad props to you. Super impressive. Super duper cool that you were able to get there. Tomorrow is another Friday Night Fight Night, so if you've got that telepost, I prayed to the Shibiki casks that are never empty. I pray that they that you do have that telepost, and yeah, we will see you there. Alright. I'm going to QRB because I've honestly... Ooh, Dimensional Dungeons. Look at that. Ooh, it's Sundered Sanctuary. Why is matchmaking unavailable? Oh, I don't have the gear score. Well, that makes sense. I had max gear score. Until I didn't. Oh, perfect. You got both teleposts? Swing by tomorrow. You know, we'll be out doing it. So, you know where we will be. We will be at the Bridge of Shadows, Northern Bjorn, a place that you are now familiar with, my friend. Alright, I'm heading down to check out Lynn Lily Steve. I heard that he lost a sandwich and he was really sad. Alright. We have a lot of members of the Guild of Shadows. We've got Deli, we've got Toasty. We've got Lorix. Lorix the Amazing. Just a quick hello after the Dimensional update stream. 1v1 for life with a Y. Maybe? Alright. Can I do this? Challenge to a duel. Oh. You're unable to challenge somebody while a duel is not able to be... Fuck, what the fuck is that? Do you have to change it every time you go someplace? It's gonna be crazy. No, decline duel is off. Huh. Can I, like, hook up with Dika and challenge to a duel? Ah. I'm not able to challenge to a duel. Somehow cannot. So this is what it'll be if someone challenges you to a duel. I did. Let's try this again. Let's go to maybe on, off. Let's try it now. Yeah, what the fuck? Growl's not allowed to, you can't duel on the beach? Oh, really? Oh, because it is a PvP? Well, y'all made me look silly. So. Okay. Well, Growl just got a little bit upset. Growl just turned on this. Growl is now gonna fucking be a little bit of a jerk. Get the last laugh. Growl knows how to PvP. He learned how to do that, like, hanging out with the Guild of the Six Shadows. Alright, well, I guess that's gonna do it. Maybe you can't duel in a PvP zone. Come here, Toasty. Oh, man. I'm gonna slow walk away. So I was trying to help. I think that's how today's day is gonna be for Growl. One of those days. Gee whiz. Hey, Colorful, are you the one here, or is it our good friend? The Evening Spark. Oh, Laura's doesn't like it. Oh, did I? Hold on. Stop that. Nika, stop that. Bitch, stop that. So I'll take a timeout. Is Lily Steve taking a nap? Ooh, she got some sleepy eyes. Kind of looks like a female Oscar Isaac. Those dreamy eyes of, like, sleeping. That's why he's the Moon Knight. That's not what happens when you put your butt against the car window in the dusk time. All right. Anyway. Oh, we are down in Lynn Lily Beach. So, down here in Zenkala, Timeless Jungle. Where are you at? What's the furthest south that you've been? Yeah. I really hope I wasn't on mute for all that. But Bloodfart is down here, or usually down here. Bloodfart hosts 1v1 things. If you're in Bjorn, if you can get down here, cool. If you can't, your best bet is to get to... Whoa, where am I going? Right here? Leafwind Village. Leafwind Grassland, sorry. It is the southern Desert Flame Giant. We are east of Ardell Traders. So we can help you get there if you're able to hit one of those marks. However, Growl was going to dip for a minute. Alright, Growl will BRB. right. Super cool. Yeah, we are down in Channel 1. I am back, obviously. Growl's back with you. I'd like to welcome all my puppies, my kittens, my screamers. All my vargs, hippins, elves, and humans. All you shabiki, shaking the old leaves. We got like a nice note over here. Oh, look at these guys. I'm not going to get in on it. I'm just going to cheer them along. Get in on it. I don't want any of that shit. Oops. Apparently I can't do that. I'll take this free 25 gold. Yeah. Chop that GD wood. Man, I'll tell you what, Colorful. You are an explorer. Oh, Gubbins is chopping the wood. I was trying to say hello. Vizard is here. That's pretty dope. Dika's here. I think we already said that. Toasty. Argia. Soon to be potential champ. That's why I don't talk to people. I freak out about what to say. It's kind of funny playing MMOs. Easy, girl. Settle down. I'm 8% health. Come on, finish it. Or wipe your butt and get off the toilet. For all the bouncers here. Oh, Gubbins is gonna get a shit. Gubbins takes another hit. I'm gonna go for it. Alright, well now Recovery Girls started it, so. Okay. Be good. Look at this. Damn! People being all like, oh, games blah 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 and this and that, and nobody's playing. I'll tell you what, I see people playing. I see some of the best people on the server playing. I see people coming up and stepping up who are still learning their craft. Oh, that would have been nice. I see young faces, I see old faces, I see really hot faces, I see cold faces. Everybody's welcome. Was I not able to get into RB? Was that, like, confirmed? Uh-oh. Join queue. Start matchmaking. I haven't been allowed into RB in, like, 3 months. I don't know why. Alright, colorful. Sweet. Alright, let me eat a little bit, and then I can figure out how to come find you and get you this here telepost. Yep. We are straight down here. So where are you at? Because like I said, I can come find you. When these zones first came out, it was populated with like no enemies. It was crazy. So me and a friend, you saw them earlier. Our good friend Nightfire. We did the run. We ran the whole way. Mr. Tupper's here. Haven't seen Mr. Tupper in a couple weeks. Ooh, Duke was done with Ms. Tupper. That's awesome. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Thanks, Lorix. Lorix is a champion among champs. Colorful, just let me know in chat what you need. I can come find you, like I said. You don't have to... I was going to say, you don't have to extend your legend, but if you're like already legendary, like why wouldn't you, right? Oh, Dika. Why do you gotta run in my face when I'm just trying to give you some praise back? I'm just gonna measure our feet. It's nothing like weird like that. Oh gosh, you are a beautiful Varg female. You got such tiny feet. This is so tiny! But your little farts are like super soft, but like excessively rank. It's like a whew, and then all of a sudden it clears the room. Oh, Dika, my good Varg sister. Ooh, Eddie Lit here. Haven't seen Eddie for a minute. Alright, alright. Woo! Whoa. Wow. Oh, Lorix. I'd like to Poke Battle Toasty to see whose Charizard is better. I actually just evolved an Oshawott, and I realized that the middle form of Oshawott is not as cool as Oshawott. Doo-wop. Now I just gotta waiting for Samurott. And I'll tell you what, I had a Shinx that I evolved into, was it Luxio? Not Luxor. It was the middle form. Luxio, and I was gonna change it with a Pikachu. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. I was stoked to get the Pikachu, I'll be honest. My mount, how slow? Oh, that's alright. How many sprints you got? You gotta have at least one like purple 3 sprint mount. That is the key. If I knew the buttons. So all these ones that are gonna populate at the top, they're all purple, they're all your 3 sprint mounts. They're all gonna be your fastest. And we've talked about this. I would love for the option to be able to like fuse and then upgrade mounts, because there's some really cool mounts. I would ride around all day on like a blue war camel or even a black sheep. This thing's a black warhorse. It looks like it's like clad in plastic. I'll tell you what, this thing's actually dope as fuck. If I could turn this into a 3 sprint mount, this might be my go-to. Look at that. You ain't no like white fucking Tron plastic shit. Alright, who wants to go beat Growl? Come on, come beat Growl. Hello. My name's Growl. I'm ready to be defeated by anyone who wants to. Dika wants it. Dika was upset about the feet conversation. Oh. No, yes, yes, no. Okay. Oh, alright. Guess I'll leave. Guess it's Dika and Loris. Alright, well, whatever. I can take a hint. I can take a hint. I can take a hint. Man, I wish I could trade or gift you something. But great to see you, Magic. Great to see you. Wish I could gift you like a mount. Awesome. Great seeing you. And you're getting some mad credibility right now, being at level 22, hanging it out down here with Lynn Lily Steve. Lynn Lily Steve is the fictitious... Yeah, you did. You definitely found us. Lynn Lily Steve is a fictitious NPC that I created in my mind. But he lives around here. You might see him. But it's great seeing you.
Yes.
It is great seeing you. So Growl's gonna pony up a seat right next to my good friend. Let's just watch the 1v1s. Let's check things out. Who's this guy? Could this be Lynn Lily Steve? Are you nameless? You are nameless. Oh my gosh, we found Lynn Lily Steve. He is really pissed off too. Magic is here, our good friend Colorful in chat. I think we found our Lynn Lily Steve. We will need a secondary and if not a third confirmation to make sure that that will be our Lynn Lily Steve, but we'll find out in the near future. There's not much interesting down here. You're going to find over my shoulder the Union Merchant, the Artisan Specialty Merchant, and then if you're looking at them directly, to your left will be the Union board. At a level 22, you might not actually have access to some of those things. So, but once again, your legend grows. This is I've been playing for a long time, and for you to come, honestly, I'm chuckling because this is crazy to come like so far at such a low level. That is, feel good about yourself, my friend. I mean, that is a strong feat. Be so daring and courageous to like come like across the whole fucking map, the whole thing. You did it. Oh my god, I am so bad at spelling and thinking about things. Yeah, super props.
Yes.
Yeah, that is super cool. That is a feat, and as I've said, this will kind of stay in my mind. I've been playing a long time. No small feat that you've accomplished, my friend. From Bjorn, seriously. It is actually pretty big. It actually is. They have more that they released for... yeah. From Bjorn to Lindley. Yeah, that is awesome. Okay. Colorful. Are you gonna head out to Friday Night Fight Night tomorrow? Is it about this time? Yeah. Actually, it'll be going on for a little bit. So like 23 hours from now, it'll be another Friday Night Fight Night. I'm going to take the HUD down, and let's just appreciate this for what we got. Hide HUD on. Do I have my camera distance? Let's shrink that. Look at that, look at that. Look at those two little Ippins right there. Oh my gosh. Awesome. I was thinking about Black Desert 2, in all honesty, Colorful Agent. The only reason I haven't jumped on and shifted is because I was a beta player here, and I hate trying to play catch up. That's why I'm waiting for kind of something else, the next thing to pop out. But Black Desert has intrigued me. But I keep coming back to Bless. I've been dabbling in some other things too, some kind of like shorter games. Been playing some Deep Rock Galactic. So I've been mining some asteroids as a dwarf. 4 rock and stone. You'll know that as soon as you've done a multiplayer with someone. But yeah. If I was able to get into like RB, if I was able to get into dungeons, but I think my game is broken. I think I have to maybe uninstall and reinstall. Because watch this. We're gonna cancel matchmaking. We're gonna leave queue, we're gonna join queue, we're gonna start matchmaking. We're not gonna get in. Because we haven't gotten in forever. I actually was a day 1 player on Guild Wars 2. I actually did beta testing on that. So, my PC ended up being... My PC was a gaming laptop that could handle it when it first came out, but after the first expansion, I wasn't able to keep up. It was really disappointing, and I actually kind of watched from afar. There's been a lot of content, a lot of updates, a lot of infrastructure for that, and it's been awesome. And if this, like, if I was able to port over like Guild Wars 2 onto like console, that would be crazy. I would definitely jump back into it. But I can't keep up with PC gaming. I love PC gaming. It is my preference. There's two reasons why I don't do it. the cost to me for upkeep and to be able to like do things cost not only like money but time, and then like cheating. So I'm way old, super old, but I've been playing for a long time. So I mean, but let's say I started playing Guild Wars 2 when I was 14. That wouldn't make me that old. Unless you're like 10. And if you're 10, that's cool too. I'm still not going to like say that you didn't do an awesome job finding your way to Northern Bjorn and fucking Lily Beach. You'd be a prodigy if you're like under 10. It'd be super weird though, for real too. But I know they do. I know they do. Every time that they put out another expansion, I think about the website I built for my character. I think about the guild and the guildmates that we started as. I think about a lot because it was an awesome, fun game. I love the combo system. I spent a lot of time on it. But yeah. Yeah, that game was awesome. Yeah, that game like is like 10 years old now if you think about it. I don't remember exactly when it came out. I'm actually going to look it up. No, I figure not 10. But I'm just saying. Hope you get what I'm saying. I'm just trying to do math, and Varg are not good at math. Let's see when it came out. When did it originally release? 2012. August 2012. So yeah. That's going on 10 years. But dude, I've beta tested a lot of stuff. What's the first thing that I beta tested? That would really show my age. Man, I don't even know. I beta tested this. I beta tested Guild Wars 2. What's some other things that I baited? I've baited some... I've alphaed a couple games. I've baited a couple others that did get released, a couple that didn't. I've played a lot of game previews. I recently played Grounded. I know that came out a couple years ago. I played a lot of Ark when it was first out. Ark's going on Game Pass? Yeah, well, that's interesting. That's super cool. I played Conan Exiles when it first came to Xbox. Man, what else? I can't think of, like... Oh, nice! So you're either 6 or 14. No, that's a different match. Don't matter, like I said, it doesn't matter how old you are. The fact of the matter remains on what you did and how you did it, and it was cool and impressive. So once again, my friend, my hat is off to you, colorful agent. Ooh. Can I do this? Oops, sorry. You were my tester. Sorry. I hope that's the right thing. Yeah, see, I can't get into... Everybody went into RB, and I can't get into fucking RB. I lost my good friend Colorful. I think my game is actually kind of fucked, because look at this. It still says that this node is here. Maybe I don't want to take it if somebody was, like, saving it. if a 6-year-old knew this stuff, that would literally stop existing. No, I hear you. Yeah. That's why I never want to have kids, is because they pick up so much shit that if they were around me for too long, they would be like a horrible, horrible thing. I wouldn't even call them a person. They would just be this like Nosferatu that, I don't know. I'm going to take a step back. And I'm going to take a sip of beer. Yeah. I have played games with like young people though that are just really. How about this? Let me take a step back. I've played a lot of games and I've had a lot of good times with a lot of good people. Like so many like good times, so many good people, so many GGs. And then there's times where you get someone who's toxic. And it literally doesn't matter how old they are. They could be really young, they could be really old. Fact of the matter is they're hurting inside and they're taking their pain out on those around them. And trust me, I get it. Sometimes you have no outlet and you don't, you can't focus it and get what you need. But I feel bad for them. I take the damage, I feel the wounds, but ultimately I feel bad for them because I know how it is. I know how it is to want to lash out, but that's why I try and make it all good games, GGs. Have fun. Hey, I'm not going to get sweaty about it. I want to, I want to have a good time. I want to take my mind off of things. I don't want to stress more. So, I've had favorite games of mine that I've put up because they're just too stressful. So, but anyway. I honestly think that I'm going to uninstall and reinstall because this problem with getting into dungeons and the battlefield, the Red Basin, it's actually a huge issue. So I think that's what I'm going to do. It's a little bit under 2 hours. I'm sorry it's a short stream. Tomorrow will definitely be a longer stream. We'll be doing Friday Night Fight Night. We did the Dimensional Update recap tonight. So we might do a shorter version. I'm going to try and be on a little bit earlier than the normal, like 10, 15 minutes before fight night. Might try and be on a little bit earlier than that and do a quick recap on some of the things. And probably the biggest thing that I'll call out when it comes to the patch notes is the fact that the developers actually put some context out there, which I think is a step in the right direction, especially when communication has been so questionable. I will say this, the tweets that went out regarding maintenance were good and accurate. It wasn't something where it strung us along. It wasn't like, we'll be done in an hour, and then 2 hours later it's like, oh, we're going to be done in an hour. And it's like 2 hours later, and then it's like, we'll be done in an hour, and then like 5 hours later. So I think that's that's the big thing that a player base wants, is just honesty and transparency. And if you're on tomorrow, Colorful, my friend, I'll be on tomorrow. That is for damn sure. It'll be Friday. It'll be the night. It'll be Friday night. It is a new champion, the first new champion since 2022 began. Sauce Lord needs to re-up their sauce. That was really bad. I couldn't think of anything. Really froze. We have our new champion, Bloodfart, our good friends with Lynn Lily Steve. Ranger Extraordinaire, Ambassador for 1v1s, Master of Lynn Lily Beach. And glad you were able to see it down here in Lynn Lily, Colorful. we'll see you again down here soon. You got the telepost, you got both teleposts, so you can go everywhere and anywhere. And that is the most important thing. But hey, just want to thank you for stopping by. We're going to call the stream at this point. But yeah, great seeing you once again. You are a favorite of mine. Not in the way too old lifetime that I've been playing games and MMOs. Have I seen someone at such a young age, a young level, be able to cross and traverse such a big map? Super duper solid. Mad props. Mad props to you, my friend. Mad props. Okay. I can continue here saying the same thing for the next 20 minutes, but I'm going to call it now. Thank you, all my screamers, all my puppies and kittens. Mad thanks to Colorful Agent for doing what you do and being a fantastic and incredible explorer. Brave to the bone. Want to thank all my screamers, my puppies, my kittens, my Varg, my elves, my Ippins, my humans. All you Shabiki doing your crazy dance. We will see you tomorrow at Friday Night Fight Night, the longest running community event in all of Less Unleashed. This has been your dog Growl. We will see you then. Later.